Hello everyone, I am Swati, priyadarshi and I will be speaking about power and hierarchy of criminal codes. To start with the introduction, India's legal system is contemplated by a well-defined system of criminal codes that function inside it. The criminal code's power, structure and hierarchy are designed to guarantee the equitable and effective administration of justice. In order to maintain this, the rule of law and protection of the rights of those who are accused of crimes, the judiciary is essential. The Indian criminal justice system is made up of several tiers of courts, each with distinct duties and previews. To begin with the most basic tier of the criminal courts, magistrate court form a significant part of the lower judiciary and it plays a crucial role of justice. Some key features of the magistrate court can be as follows. Magistrate courts handle cases related to criminal offences falling under their jurisdiction. Magistrates have the authority to conduct trials for minor criminal offences, issue warrants, and proceed over preliminary stages of court. Magistrate court conduct hearings such as bail applications, remand proceedings, and issuing arrest warrants. They play a crucial role in ensuring that the accused individuals are informed of the charges against them and have access to legal representation. In cases involving juvenile offenders, magistrate courts may have jurisdiction to handle such matters or may transfer them to the Juvenile Justice Board. Decisions of the magistrate court can be appealed to the higher court, such as the session court, in case parties are dissatisfied with the judgment. We move forward to the session court. Session courts are trial courts that handle more serious criminal issues such as murder, rape, and other offences punishable with imprisonment for a term exceeding 7 years. They have the authority to conduct trials for both warrant cases and session tribal cases. They conduct detailed and comprehensive trials, including the examination of witness, presentation of evidence, and legal arguments. They have the authority to award more severe punishments, including life imprisonment and death penalty. Session court may also handle cases involving serious offences committed by juveniles, or as we can say, minors, after transfer from the Juvenile Justice Board. Certain offences are exclusively triable by the session courts. These cases are referred to as session tribal cases and they include serious offences that fall under the IPC. Session courts have the authority to impose significant sentences ranging from imprisonment to fine, depending on severity of the offence. Decisions of the session court can be further appealed to the High Court of the respective state or union territory. Moving forward to the High Court, in India, each state and union territory has a High Court and there is also a High Court for the National Capital Territory of Delhi. These High Courts serve as superior courts of record while original and appellate jurisdiction over their respective territories. It is headed by a Chief Justice and consists of several punish judges appointed by the President of India. The number of judges in the High Court is determined by the President in consultation of the Chief Justice of India and the Governor of the state. High courts have the supervisory and administrative control over subordinate courts within their jurisdiction. They can review the decisions of the lower courts through rights and have the power of superintendency over all courts and tribunal functioning within their territorial limits. High Court hear both civil and criminal cases, including those involving complex legal issues, substantial disputes, and a significant consequence. Decisions of a High Court can be appealed to the Supreme Court of India, which is the highest judicial authority in the country. The High Courts, like all judicial bodies, operate independently and exercise judicial functions without interference from the executive and legislative branches. In conclusion, the hierarchical organization is the highest judicial authority in the country and is criminal courts guarantee the efficient and methodical. The Supreme Court is headed by the Chief Justice of India, who is appointed by the President of India. Essential. The court can have a maximum strength of 24 judges, and the magistrate court handling judges are appointed by the President. The High Court and the Supreme Court handle appeals and provide constitutional supervision, as well as the governor processing of the criminal cases. If the appointment all around the nation, the system is intended to preserve the values of justice, equality, and the rule of law. Limited set of cases, including disputes between the central government and one or more states or different states. It also entertains cases involving infringement of fundamental rights directly. The primary role of the Supreme Court is to act as the highest court of appeal in the country. It hears appeals against judgment of high courts and other lower courts in both civil and criminal matters. The Supreme Court is the guardian of the Constitution and has the authority to interpret and uphold the provision of the Constitution. It plays a crucial role in ensuring that laws and executive actions adhere to constitutional principles. Supreme Court operates independently of the executive and legislative branches, ensuring the separation of powers. The Supreme Court has the power to review and strike down constitutional amendments if they violate the basic structure of the Constitution. The Supreme Court is the final court of appeal and its decisions are binding on all other courts in the country. In conclusion, the hierarchical organization of India's criminal courts guarantee the efficient and methodical administrative of justice. All tiers of the legal system are essential, with the session courts handling major criminal cases and the magistrate court handling criminal matters. The High Court and the Supreme Court handle appeals and provide constitutional supervision. In the processing of the criminal cases all around the nation, this system is intended to preserve the values of justice, equality, and the rule of law. Thank you so much. This is all for the presentation for today on power and hierarchy of criminal courts in India. Any further questions can be put down in the comment section and will be answered.